Hey guys, what's going on? It's MassiveJoes Weekly.
Whoa! Did you see that intro, Neve?
That was a bit of a different one.
Started low, went high, mate. Started not balls deep, went balls deep, mate. Another delicious intro to MassiveJoes Weekly Word, episode 36. That's not right. There's no way it's 36. It's got to be at least 37, 38.
Nah, Adil said he...
Adil, MassiveJoes media manager Adil, comes into the filming, let's call it the filming studio. Yeah, comes into the filming studio, plays around with the camera, flicks the screen around, forgets to turn the microphones on, forgets to put the right episode on the board behind the camera so we know what episode it is.
Or Dilip.
Mate, you know what Dilip has done? Yeah. He has simultaneously shat on the chest of every subscriber to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel at once, mate.
He has.
How do you shit on that many people's chest, mate?
Now,
I'm not even disappointed. I'm impressed.
Now, last week we didn't shoot Weekly Word, did we?
You sound, man. You gotta tell the viewers at home.
I had tonsillitis.
What's going on?
I was trying to carry the company on my shoulders like always, and I was struck down with a case of tonsillitis, and I couldn't talk. And now my voice is still a bit raspy.
It does. It sound. You know who you sound like, mate?
Who?
I bet the Pussycats would be loving it. You sound like Barry White, mate.
Oh, does not
with
sound
the
like
raspiness in the voice, Nevos. Nevos, we have some making up to do with the viewers at home, because we too did shit on all of their chests last week by not shooting the Weekly Word, mate.
I just can't believe the amount of people that actually hit me up on my personal Facebook page and Instagram.
Seeing if you were still alive.
Seeing if I was alive and asking what was going on, and they just asked me a few questions just so they didn't fill out the loop, mate.
I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
It was.
So this episode of MassiveJoes Weekly Word, Nevos, we've got some making up to do with some delicious topics of discussion, Neve.
So we've got new products coming soon / back in stock. Team J in the USA and AskNEVE.
And before we get into it, can we just have a moment's appreciation for Joe's fresh fade, please, mate?
He's actually got, look, Joey has been wearing a beanie in the office because he thinks...
Hold on, we'll get the 3D action going on. You reckon? Can we get the 3D view of this shit? Look at that.
Joey's been wearing a beanie because he thinks he's the first person to ever had a short haircut in the office.
Mate, they faded it shorter than they usually would, and I've been losing a lot of heat through my head, man.
So he's been walking around thinking he's all hardcore, wearing a hood on his head.
Eminem in 8 Mile. First topic of discussion, Neve.
So new products. So we got...
Go through them, man. They're in front of you.
Blackstone Labs Apex Male.
The worst tasting supplement we have seen thus far.
Purist Labs Amino D.
The best tasting essential amino supplement we have seen thus far. Raw reviews for those them bitches on our YouTube channel, man. Go watch them if you want.
Mate, people come in asking for aminos, man, and Joe gives them the D. That's what happens. Is this actually on the website yet?
Not yet.
So we got Jim Stepani Vita Gym.
We range in the whole, can I just actually, Nevosh, that's a good point just with Jim Stepani, because a lot of people have been hitting us up on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all the social networks, man, asking, because we are in Australia, Jim Stepani's retailer.
Yes.
Right, we are the exclusive Dr. Jim Stepani Gym Supplement Science retailer. A lot of people have been saying, you guys got the pre-gym, you got the post-gym, you got the shred gym, you got the Vita Gym now. What about the pro gym, mate? That's Jim's protein.
I know it is.
Yeah, but the viewers, they might not.
Has not been amino spiked.
We're working on it at the moment. So obviously, to bring the proteins in, those of you that follow the YouTube channel would know through MTS is a massive pain in the ass. So we're just getting all the paperwork we need to get Dr. Jim Stepani's Pro Gym protein into Australia, mate. But as soon as it becomes available, you know where you can get it, man.
MassiveJoes.
That's it.
BPM Labs, the 1, 2,
Yep.
the 1, 2.
2.0.
The 1, 2.
The one.
The old 1, 2.
Oh, I get it. I like that. Yeah, I bet they didn't think of that one.
No.
That's live on the website, raw reviews on the YouTube channel as well, man.
So we got what Joseph is wearing, the jersey shirt.
Yeah, man. Bit of jersey shirt action.
So
Team MassiveJoes, all new. Do you know who designed these shirts, Nevosh?
Who was it?
You, mate.
I know. So there's TMJ number 5 on the back.
Yeah.
And MJ on the sleeve.
Yeah.
I personally like t-shirts with things on the back.
Yeah.
which is why I like things like this on the back.
Yeah, that's why you designed them.
So I don't have any shirt that doesn't have anything on the back.
You like shirts with stuff on the back, man.
I do, mate.
So those are available online now, man. We're going to put links in the description box.
And we got the new track pants in the classic grey colour.
Classic grey. Fitted fleece track pants, mate.
So
running from extra small.
are we no longer doing the other grey ones?
Yeah, no, we are. Yeah, we're doing both of them, man. But we thought we'd bring out a lighter colour for those people that like sweat patches.
Into Anush.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Coming soon. So Killer and All Day You May left the US this week.
Yeah, man.
So to be here.
Actually left last night.
Oh, really?
Australia time, yeah.
Alright, so
which
we'll be
is
here
Wednesday US time, man.
So we'll be here middle to end of next week.
Yeah, we air freighting them bitches.
MTS Barracuda.
Yep.
When's that?
Tomorrow.
Leaves tomorrow.
No, it will be in MassiveJoes warehouse tomorrow.
Barracuda.
Yeah, man. I just paid the customs for it just before we come into the filming studio
there you go.
to shoot this episode of Weekly WORD.
We've been telling everyone it was like 3 or 4 weeks.
No. Until tomorrow, man.
Noxygen? What's going on Noxygen?
Noxygen leaves this week. So should leave tomorrow, possibly Friday US time. Once again, air freighted. That tends to take a little bit longer because we tend to have some customs red tape issues to get through.
Yes.
So let's say 2 weeks on Oxygen, which also means 2 weeks on the Swole stack. Clash is in stock, Noxygen is not.
So Isotori Isotest, the D-aspartic acid-based test booster from Isotori.
Yeah, we just got hit up about that today, man.
So I'm about to place an order for that as soon as we get off the viewing channel.
Yes, sir.
So that'll be back in stock tomorrow, as well as the big BioGrows. Next week, Monday.
Yep.
As well as the big BioGrows will be back in stock next Monday.
Yes, absolutely.
And MTS Way the new flavours, the peanut butter fluff and the caramel sutra. They're about 4 to 6 weeks away.
Yeah, they're actually leaving the US. They don't get air freighted, obviously, for the viewers at home. They come on a big ass ship, man. It's called sea freight. It's called surface freight, Neve.
It's called the Titanic, man.
And the sailing time's about 4 weeks. We have pre-cleared them. So because of the up on the last shipment of MTS Way, mate, that made us look like bloody potatoes ourselves. Yeah. We have them pre-cleared. So they actually cleared customs in Australia before they've even left the US, man.
So
that's how over it we are right now, man.
So as soon as it lands,
mate.
We're over it.
All over it, man.
So as soon as it lands, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh, and also Growth is back in stock.
Yeah.
Blackstone Labs Growth, the GH sleep formula.
You're really struggling today, aren't you?
I am. My voice just isn't quite there. I don't have that gusto.
You thought that you could come in to Weekly WORD with your God-given talent and bust out an episode. You're halfway through and you're
I am. That's why I've had to have a few little sips of drink.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Team J in the USA. So it's 4 weeks until Team J in the USA.
Yeah.
We actually leave on the 14th of September. Today's the 14th of August.
That's right.
So it's pretty much a week.
So effectively, for you,
30 days.
Yeah, for you viewers at home, you have 4 or 5 more episodes of Weekly WORD.
3.
Yeah, this plus 3.
Yeah.
So 4 more episodes of Weekly WORD. So what we're going to do for these last 4 episodes of Weekly WORD before Team J in the USA Season 2 starts is we're going to feed you guys little bits and pieces of our itinerary, mate.
Yeah.
So we're going to feed you with the first stage. So what happens? 14th of September, Lord Joe, Lord Nebosh, hop on the plane.
Which is a Sunday for those viewers at home.
Yeah, hop on the plane in Australia, fly off to the US, touch down in Los Angeles, and I think we should tell the viewers at home what happens in LA, because that's enough information for this episode of Weekly WORD, Nebosh.
So
this is before the Olympia. The week before the Olympia. We're in Los Angeles, mate. Where are we going?
Well, we're training at Gold's Gym, Venice Beach, obviously.
Yeah.
As well as Metroflex in LA.
Yes. And do you want to mention the collaborations that we've got planned, mate?
Well, I sorted out.
Actually, hold on. Before you do that, so let's say we're going to be training at Gold's Venice. So you guys are going to get some pretty cool exclusive footage of that. Training at Metroflex in Long Beach, also known as CT Fletcher in Mike Rashid's gym over there. So you get some pretty cool, content with that as well. We're going to visit Quest headquarters, where they make Quest bars and Quest
I'm going to be having some cookies and cream,
Quest chips and all that Quest deliciousness, mate.
Yeah.
And now you can tell them about the collab.
Where are we actually staying?
I don't know. We haven't booked it yet.
Oh.
Probably, I don't really know. Probably somewhere near Venice Beach or Santa Monica.
Yeah, we remember that little
Where
shopping...
did we stay last time?
Marina Del Rey.
Yes.
You know that little shopping district where we went to Hooters?
Yeah.
I think we should stay down there.
Yeah, that's Santa Monica.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon we might too. Collabs.
So, I hit up Joey Swole, so we're training with Joey Swole.
That'd be number 1, Joey Swole. For those of you that aren't aware, Instagram at Joey Swole. SWOLL.
Then at Metroflex, we're training with CT Fletcher.
It's still your mother set!
Mike Rashid.
I'm excited, man.
Mike Rashid. Rich Piana. Anyone else?
I think that's it.
No, for those 4.
And Mark Lobliner.
Oh,
but that's about, I mean, you guys are gonna, we're touring the whole US tour. We're teaming up with our boy Mark Lobliner from MTS Nutrition. Man.
Mr. Robocock.
And we're rocking the whole US with Mark Lobliner. So by the end of TMJ in the USA, you guys will be sick as shit of Lobliner. So we're not going to mention him in the collabs, but he is obviously going to be one of the main collabs of the entire TMJ in the USA season 2.
Yes.
Anything else happening in LA, man? Anything you can think of?
Disneyland?
At the moment. Yeah, I think Disneyland might happen. We might go there, it up and leave.
That's about it.
I think that's it.
We just ate a lot of food in LA last year, didn't we, really?
No, we didn't, because we were dieting.
No, but that IHOP,
we were invited to eat a lot of food and had to sit there at the table and watch other people eat it.
That IHOP is
That's what
delicious.
happened.
I'm actually just going to America to eat IHOP.
Just get your pancake gains, mate. That's enough.
Right.
That's enough for this episode. I think we leave the next leg of the trip for next week, and next week we'll talk about the Olympia, obviously.
Oh, we're
Las Vegas.
We're staying at the Bellagio.
I just said leave it till next week.
I just had to drop that one. We booked the Bellagio.
Next week we'll talk about Las Vegas, and we'll talk about what's happening after Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I think that will be the second installment of Team J.
Right.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
AskNEVE.
Okay, let's go. Now, to make up for last week's miss of Weekly Word, we're actually going to answer 10 questions this week, Nebosh. I've just picked, that's almost every question that we've got, man. I'm going to answer all 10 of them, mate. Starting from the top. Joel AD96 wants to know, how often do you guys eat your pre-workout meal before training? How often? I think how early he meant.
How early?
Yeah. Often we eat it every day, Joel. Generally.
We train. We finish work here at 5. So the office closes at 5, mate. The store closes at 5, and we train at 6:30. So me and Joe both start eating our pre-workout meal roughly on 5 o'clock. Finish by 5:30. Give our food about an hour to digest, mate, and we're training by 6:30.
That's in an ideal world. Have we trained before 7 o'clock at all this week?
No. So well, normally I finish eating about 6:45. Cause I'm a bit slow at the moment with my old tonsillitis.
Yeah, you're struggling, man.
Especially get down that 250 grams of rice, and chicken and everything.
Yeah, mate.
So yeah, about now we'll try and get in at least an hour.
Yeah, usually an hour to an hour and a half before training, man, is the pre-workout meal. Then the pre-workout supplement comes before that, and then the intra-workout, and then the post-workout, and then the post-workout meal, man.
Yeah.
All kinds of...
all right, next question.
All kinds
You're going on too long. Next question.
Next question, Neve. 93 Cambo wants to know, weighted pull-ups or chin-ups for that there back width?
Both.
Really?
Oh, weighted pull-ups.
Weighted pull-ups or unweighted chin-ups?
Well, if you can't do chin-ups to begin with, mate, you have to go. Yeah, it depends on what your strength and your current physical attribution is.
I think before you actually go into in-depth with this question, for the viewers at home that don't know the difference between a pull-up and a chin-up, man, a pull-up is where
Hands over.
Huh?
Hands over?
What are you talking about?
Isn't a pull-up and chin-up like pull-ups, your hands over, chin-ups, your arms under?
I'm pretty sure that I would define a pull-up as a chin-up, but you don't actually get your chin to the top of the bar.
No, it's not.
No, you do. So you pull up till you get maximum contraction through your lats, but then you don't go and then further contract your delts to get the white giraffe.
No, it's not.
Over the chin.
Pull-up is your hands over, your chin-ups are your hands under, mate.
Really?
Yep. I said it right.
So it's just a different hand grip?
Yeah, mate.
So you're going either weighted chins, weighted pull-ups, or unweighted chins?
Weighted pull-ups.
I don't even know what this question is asking. Next question, Neve.
I'm just going to say weighted pull-ups.
Nicholas Richard.
Weighted wide grip pull-ups.
Nicholas Richard wants to know, I've gotten back into weights recently. Prior, I did CrossFit for a bit and then strictly calisthenics. I've gotten all my muscle memory back, if you will, but have yet to see a difference in my chest, man. More specifically, my upper chest. I'm having trouble isolating the chest period. I get massive pump in my front delts before my chest. Any tips, Joe or Sir Nevosh?
Well, I wonder if Nicholas was the dude that called me yesterday, because I actually spoke to a dude on the phone about this yesterday.
Did you? Might have been Nicholas Richard.
Could have been. If it was Nicholas, you can tune out for a minute.
I don't know if his last name's Richard or Ricard.
Ricardo. You want to get your shoulder blades back. So pin your shoulders back.
How do you do that, mate?
You got this, mate.
Yeah, but what muscles are you contracting to pull your shoulders back, mate?
Your rear delts, mate, and your scapula and your
traps,
whatever. Just get your delts out of them. Just get your delts out of them, bitches, man. Nicholas, not Richard. Stop, mate.
You have, mate.
Just get your fucking shoulders back, and it'll just hit your front delts.
It's my muscle connection, because he said here, any tips, Joe or Sir Neve, so I can actually answer.
I'm gonna say pin your shoulders back.
Pin your shoulders back, man, and my muscle connection is the most important thing. Any motherfucker can go in the gym, throw 100 kilos on that there incline barbell press, man, and rep that bitch out, but you're gonna be hitting front delts. If you get your shoulders back and you focus on the mind muscle connection, squeezing the upper chest on every rep, man, that's how you're gonna hit chest and keep those deltoids out. Next question, Neve. Seal BMX wants to know, what is your current secret to getting that last scoop from the bottom of the protein tub so there are no wasted gains?
So what I do is, first off, your first step is to open the tub and then take the little scoop out of the tub. Then I get a cereal bowl and I put it on the counter and I put the tub into the cereal thing and I shake it around and swirl it around so it all comes out.
Yeah.
Then I get the bowl and I pour the bowl into my shaker.
Really? That's how you do it?
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, Dylan, please insert the footage here.
Open the lid up, open the water up, and pour that water in. Close the lid up. Shake the tub up. As you can see, no blender bowl is required. Open the lid up, drink it down.
That's your second option if the first option with the bowl doesn't work. Just pour water in that bitch, shake the bitch up, drink it straight out the tub, Nevosh style. Next question, Neve. Victor Glebov wants to know, what would you suggest for a lower back pain, disc issues relief supplement? So my man Vic got that lower back pain, man.
There's no supplement that's going to help you.
And he wants a supplement to help.
There's no supplement that's going to help you disc issues. You need to go to a chiropractor for that.
Yeah, it's not going to... I can answer this myself, Victor, because I have actually 2 stress fractures in my lower back, man. From
How long are you going to go on about this for?
No, well, because I've got experience with it. There's no supplement that's really going to help with it. There is a really good joint supplement on the market. It's called NutriKey Interflex, and I use it when I get like little niggling like elbows and shoulder injuries and shit. But lower back pain's serious, man, especially if it's disc related. And what I used to do was, obviously physiotherapy helps, but the physio used to give me, I don't know where you're based, man, but in Australia it's called, what's the shit called, man?
Glucosamine.
No, the prescription pill.
Voltaren.
Voltaren, yeah. I don't know what the active ingredient is, but in Australia it's called Voltaren, man.
Pseudoephedrine.
If it's not pseudoephedrine, for
love ephedrine.
I don't know if you're in Australia, it's called Voltaren. If you're not in Australia, maybe Google it and see what the active ingredient is, man. But that's like pharmacy. It's not a supplement, it's medicine, but it's a very strong anti-inflammatory and it can help with the disc issues. Next question, Neve. Nathan Aussie wants to know, is MTS Machine Way Caramel Sutra coming to Australia, man?
Yes, Nathan, it leaves this week, as we said.
Yep.
Be here in 4 to 6 weeks.
And it's going to be delicious.
Well, we haven't tried it.
Do you know, the worst thing is that shipment's actually going to arrive when we're going to be in the US.
Well, Mark should have a tub for us when we get to
America. Yeah, no, I'm saying that that's exactly what will happen.
Yeah.
Next question, Neve. Calrec wants to know, what's your opinion on training wearing compression gear? Any benefits in making them gains?
Joe wears them.
Occasionally, yeah.
I used to wear them when I played footy, AFL. When it was cold, I used to do it just to make sure I wasn't going to tear a hamstring off the bone. but I don't think there is. But Joe will say there is. To keep his legs warm.
I don't think that it's really beneficial as much in, like, from a physiological point of view. I mean, the manufacturer of skins would probably have something to say about that, and they've probably got all the science to back it up. But for me, mainly, man, like, I'll train in skins or compression gear when it's cold in the gym, man. You know why I do it, Neve?
To keep you warm.
To keep warm, because it's fucking freezing. You sweat in between sets. The sweat freezes on your shit, you turn into a fucking Eskimo, and then it's too cold to do your next set, man.
You look like a fucking twat.
Yeah, no, you do, absolutely. So, it's definitely not a fashion statement.
No.
It's all about
especially Joe last night. Joe last night forgot to bring his training shoes.
I did.
So he had the bright red MassiveJoes training shorts.
Yeah.
Skins and his bright red Adidas Originals.
That's how we roll, man. If we had a photo from last night, we could have popped it in this bitch.
I know.
Unfortunately, we don't.
He was trying to take us in a car green.
Next question, Neve, comes from William Jones. Neve, I'm planning to hit at least 10% body fat by mid-November. So how long is that? We're in mid-August. August, September, October. So 3 months away for those pushy cats. But don't know when I should start cutting, as it is my first time doing it properly. So he's cutting for the first time, Nevosh.
Yeah.
Currently 98 kilos, approximately 15 to 18% body fat currently. That's a big range to be approximately, man.
Yeah.
I would say you're probably a little bit higher than that if you're going 15 to 18. Because most guys that say they're 15 to 18 usually rolling like 25.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
I would agree with that. When should I start cutting, and what should I do to cut fast and healthily? Ask Neve.
It's only 12 weeks away, mate, so...
I'd start now.
I would have started probably 4 weeks ago if I were you. Well, I've done it before. I do it every year. I go on my bulk during, my forever bulk during winter.
Yeah.
And I get to the fucking summer, get to October, I'm like, oh, I got 4 weeks, so I got 6 weeks until it's going to start heating up. Might tighten things up. 4 to 6 weeks comes around, I was sort of like a fat shit. So in
other words, William, stop what you're doing, press pause on this video and go do some cardio now, man. Like, go start your cut right away.
Especially if you leave yourself, say, 8 weeks to lose. If you're 15, 18% body fat, you need to get down to 10%.
Yeah.
I mean, how much you weigh? You weigh roughly 100 kilos. Yeah. You're gonna have to lose like 10 kilos. Yeah. Minimum. Yeah. And you're a little bit bigger than what you think you are. Yeah. So you're gonna have to lose probably 10 to 15 kilos. Yeah. You don't want to be losing any more than a kilo a week. At the fucking...
I was going to say half a kilo.
I was going to say half a kilo because you don't want to be losing any more than a kilo, up to a kilo because you're losing muscle, mate.
Losing gains.
So you do work out,
to lose gains.
Work out your maintenance calories and slowly drop it from there, keeping your protein high to retain that muscle mass, mate.
And William, man, we've got some, we've actually got...
Watch the Cutting Chronicles.
Yeah, we've got a video, MJ's Thoughts of Cutting Chronicles, which is a 45-minute video that tells you... Sorry, man. You're really struggling, aren't you? Have some more to drink. For those of you that thought we were pulling your leg and saying that Nevos was sick and that's why we didn't skip Weekly Word, and actually we just got slack and didn't record it, this is the proof right here,
well, it's still 2 weeks.
Guys,
it's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks, I still feel like shit.
Man, it's horrible.
But I'm here every day, mate. Carrying the company,
mate. Well, you did have a few days off last week.
I had 1 day off.
That's not a lie to the viewers.
I slept on the floor a few times of the office.
True story.
And dribbled everywhere, mate.
Anyway, William, we've got a video on our YouTube channel, man. It's called The Cutting Chronicles. Goes through exactly how to structure a cut. And then we've got the video series, The People's Cut, where you actually follow me on a 15-week cut, man. Yeah. So go check those videos out. It tells you everything you need to know about how to cut. Next question, Neve. Seni Raj is back. Neve, is it bad to do HIIT cardio after leg day, assuming you make it to the treadmill?
If you can do HIIT after legs, mate, you haven't trained your legs hard enough.
Yeah. So it's very bad to do HIIT because you shouldn't be able to do HIIT after training legs, man. When we finish training legs, we can't even walk out the door.
The last thing I want to do once I train legs is go do 15, 20 minutes of HIIT.
I think even after training legs, mate, you text your pushy cats and tell them not to come over.
Even a couple of days, mate, you're going to be still feeling sore, so...
Last question, Neve! Jason C. Hi gents, my calves are pretty decent sized and lean. I struggle with cramping when I'm 2 to 3 exercises into a calf workout. Any ideas for reducing the cramp, man?
Is it sodium?
Jason C.
Sodium? Taurine?
Taurine's a big one.
Taurine, sodium, water.
Magnesium.
Magnesium. Is sodium
Stop being a little bitch.
Yeah. Get your touring out your handbag, mate. No, it happened to me last week, mate.
You did get some crampage.
But I was very sick.
Yeah. I mean...
I think I was about 48 hours away from death.
The biggest cause of cramps, man, is dehydration. Really. You take all the minerals and vitamins and shit away from it, and the amino acids and shit. The biggest cause of cramps is dehydration. So if you make sure you're hydrated, you really shouldn't be cramping at all.
And get off the cleanse, mate.
You can't say that in a video. What the hell is wrong with you? Viewers at home, I apologise in advance. Neve is sick and his brain is not quite working well. Anyway, Jason, to answer your question, man, if your calves are cramping, like there's some underlying physiological issue down there. It's not being caused by the exercise, man.
Yeah, it's soft cockitis.
That's it, Neve. That's all the questions. We can't answer anymore. This episode's gone too damn long. But we did promise it would be extra balls deep episode for viewers at home, man. Because we missed last week, mate. Yeah. Neve, I have one more AskNEVE for you.
Yeah, you can spill it.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Before I tell the viewers to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. Stay up to date with all the latest editions of MassiveJoes Weekly WORD. And guys, that is MassiveJoes Weekly WORD. We back, baby. Hopefully next week with a new improved version of Neve.
How long has there been a John Cena spinner belt in the office?
Mate, that's your John Cena belt. You brought that in for an episode of Sup Wars a while back.
Oh, really?
To claim that you were the king of the castle. And I'm coming to ya from MassiveJoes.com.